Girl, it is time to get up, and we are in our Girl Get Up series, third video, and today we are talking about how to be productive. Now that we're exiting our lazy girl era and we're becoming productive, how do we actually stay on that trend? How do we actually keep moving and keep getting things done? And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Before we get into all the nitty-gritty of planning and productivity, the most important thing that you need to do is reflect. Why haven't I been productive in the past? Why am I putting my to-do list aside? You cannot skip this part, because if you don't do this, you're going to bring the same behaviors into your new era. Remember, we're exiting that era. We're leaving that lazy girl behind. If you don't take time to reflect, you just might bring those lazy habits with you and you're gonna backslide. You need to be really honest with yourself. Maybe you feel like it doesn't matter at all if I get it done or not. Maybe there's no meaning in it. Maybe you don't enjoy any of it. Maybe you're just so unhappy with your life. You have to be real with yourself. In order for you to get up, you have to be 100% honest. When you're honest, you're moving in your most authentic self, and that is actually way more motivating for you to get anything you need to get done. Because a lot of us are doing things that we don't care about, and what's the point of doing something that you don't care about? Get a journal out, journal it out, talk it out, cry it out, whatever you gotta do. Then we can move on to actually planning and being productive. The first step in being productive is you have to know where to focus. Being productive is not busy. Productivity is about less. It's less is more, because when you're focused, you're able to put your energy into that thing and get it done and produce results. So many of us are doing the most yet getting the least, because we're trying to do it all. We're trying to be Wonder Woman. We're trying to get it all done. We're trying to please everyone. We're trying to just check off all of the things on the list. You can't do that. Not in this era. Being productive means I have to choose. I have to prioritize. The biggest thing that I ran into is like, well, everything is important. Something may be important on your list, but it's not your priority for the season. What do you want to focus on this week, this month, this year, maybe this day? What is it that you want to focus on? So you have to pay attention to that, and you have to give your focus to that. What is it do I want to focus on? What area of my life do I want to focus on? The way that I chose what to focus on was asking myself, what area of my life am I most unhappy with? Get everything out on paper, all of the things that you want to do, the goals that you should do, that you haven't been doing, get them all out. Once you have them all down, categorize them. Put them into different buckets. For me, my 3 categories right now are family, fitness, and content creation. Those are my 3 focuses this week, this month, honestly this year, is to really focus on that. A lot of the priorities of my life are going to fall into those 3 buckets. That's going to be my focus. Maybe for you, it's also health, that you are in the gym, you're creating a workout program, or maybe it's your business right now, you're building a business. Whatever those areas are for you, I would say pick 3 areas. Where is your time, energy, and money is going to go? Because when you choose to focus on these things, you're going to expend energy, you're going to expend time, and most likely you're going to expend some money into this. I'm probably going to invest in more things for my YouTube channel. I'm going to spend money maybe to see family or to do other things. I'm going to make sure that I'm eating right, I'm sleeping right, so that I can be healthy. Choosing the area that you're going to focus in is going to help you stay on track so that you're not overwhelmed. The next thing to do is define what productive looks like for those areas. What does that look like? What are you producing? What will it look like for me to be productive? You saying I want to be productive is not enough. What does that mean? What does that mean for you? Take each area that you've picked to focus on and visualize what productivity looks like in that area. For me right now, content creation is one of my areas of focus. Being productive to me means that I need to post or publish a video every single week. That's what it looks like to be productive. Maybe you're a student, and for you, productive means you're studying 2 hours a night. What is productive to you? You have to define it, and you also have to define it based on the area that you're focusing on. The third way for you to be productive and stay out of the lazy girl era is to define the time that it's going to take you to be productive. You have to set a time constraint. Parkinson's law says that work will expand to fill the time allotted. That basically means however long you said you're going to do something is how long it's going to take you. I know, you're like, what? I don't have all day to work out. No, you don't. We only have 24 hours in a day. We all get the same amount of time, and the way you define how long it's going to take you to do something is how long it's going to take you. You say it's going to take you an hour to do something, it will take you an hour to do something. Point blank, period. Between me and you, there's certain things that just shouldn't take you 2 hours to do. You can do that in 30 minutes, maybe even 20. You're giving yourself too much time. Yes, you are giving yourself too much time. So many of us think that we don't have enough time. It's because you are cheating yourself on other things. Let's say that you're working on a project and you say that it's going to take you 2 hours. Within those 2 hours, you're on your phone most of the time. You are talking, you take 10 million breaks, all that time. And yes, you finish it in 2 hours. But imagine if you shorten that time, you only have an hour to do it, and that leaves for less breaks, That leaves for less scrolling and you're just focused. You just save yourself an hour and then you can do something else. I have realized that I can do so much in an hour. So much in an hour. I can do so much in 2 hours. I can do so much in 20 minutes. It just depends on how I decide I'm going to use that time. How are you going to use your time? Are you going to be focused or are you going to be scrolling? Every single time I test this, it works. I tell you, every single time. The reason why this works is because your brain has a sense of urgency now that we got to get this done in an hour. And honestly, it's like a game to me. When I set a timer for myself to do something and I'm like, how can I do it faster? Let's use my example of content creation. I realized that I was giving myself way too much time to film a video. So I thought that maybe I can film 2 videos in one. And actually, I've already filmed a video before this one. So I can do 2 videos in 2 hours. I need to get 2 videos out. I'm gonna do my makeup quick. I'm gonna make sure that my outfit is picked out the day before so that when I sit here, I am focused. I'm ready to go because I know that I need to provide value in 2 hours. You don't need that much time. Why? Because you know what you're focusing on. You're not doing the most, you're doing the least and getting the most. And also you are gonna shorten that time and be more productive because you're laser focused. The 4th way for you to be productive is for you to put it on your calendar. It's for you to schedule the things that you're going to do. Putting things on your calendar is a way for you to hold yourself accountable, is a way for you to honor yourself. Putting what you need to do on your calendar prioritizes you, prioritizes your goals, prioritizes what you want. It helps you visualize your goals because remember, out of sight, out of mind. When you're not seeing your goals, you're not seeing what you need to do, you're just gonna forget about them and you're gonna schedule things on top of them and then they're not gonna become a priority. Because I know what I'm focusing on this season of my life, everything else is not a priority. I can try to make time for other things, friends, outings, whatever, but this is priority. Me sitting here and recording this is priority because this is what I want to focus on. So I have to be able to prioritize it because if I don't, it's not going to get done. And putting it on a calendar prioritizes it. Since you've already decided how long it's going to take you, now you need to decide when it's going to take you. Put it on the calendar for the day and the time. Growing confidence is doing the things that you said you would do, showing up for yourself. And putting things on the calendar and actually doing them when you said you're going to do them, how long you're going to do them, that is self-love. That is consistency. That is building self-confidence, knowing that I will do what I said I would do, honoring your word. Using my YouTube example, I have to look at the calendar weekly and look at my husband's schedule and see, okay, when is he working a long shift so that I can schedule that time to record so that he's not in the background or I'm taking time from us. So I know that my time with him is very important and I know that my content creation is important. So how can I make those 2 things balance? I usually record when he's working nights or a long shift. So I know that I'm not taking away from us, but I'm also prioritizing my content creation because to me, my family, my content creation, and my fitness is my focus. So I have to be able to see how all those things are going to fit. So the last way for you to be productive is to make sure that you are actually using the system. Whatever system that you pick, whether you're going to follow these steps that I've given you or you have something else that you're already doing, you have to follow it. You want results in your life, you have to take action. This system is very sustainable because it's not overwhelming. It's only focusing on a few things at a time so that you can put your energy into it. And also it's meant to motivate you because you're creating that time constraint. And you are honoring yourself and showing yourself love because you are putting things in a calendar. You're prioritizing what is important to you. You have to follow a system and follow it long enough for you to see if it works. I would say if you're going to follow what I just gave you, follow it for a couple of weeks, maybe 30 days and see, does this work for me? If it doesn't, that's okay. You try because we don't want to backslide into a lazy girl era. That is all I have for you, my friend. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any other tips and ideas of how to be more productive, share in the comments below and just let us know how you are exiting your lazy girl era. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our lovely growing community, and I'll see you in the next one, my friend. Bye.